everyone, it's Morphin Mania time. I am Captain Logan, and to my right is Eric Holden. To my left is our special guest for the last couple of days, CJ. And
like a whole week. And
popping up the alphabet by one is my regular co-host, DJ.
Woohoo! Oh, crap. I was trying to do Eric's thing, and I failed.
Now you may notice that we're all morphing with limes, and one of these things is not like the other. For three of the four of us are going to do something extremely immature and elementary schoolish, and the fourth of us is going to squint hard.
I feel like you're insulting Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That is fair. I'd like to apologize right now for Jeffrey, for whom this whole thing is dedicated. We this evening are going to do the Patron. Now, this feels to me kind of immature-ish because I feel like I'm gonna hate this. He loves doing this, so for him it is not that way. But for this feels like if I was gonna do this with like an onion or a lemon, or like, just, why would you do that? He just likes the way this tastes. So anyway, I apologize to Jeffrey. This is not immature if you're Jeffrey.
Cap's wife and I were talking about this a little bit ago, and she was like, "I'd rather do it with an onion." I was like, "I agree with that."
Oh, I wouldn't do it with an onion.
I 100% do it with an onion.
I'll go on record and say I would not do this with an onion.
I will not do this with an onion.
Mm-hmm. DJ, what do you think?
I will see Star Wars 9 before I do it with an onion.
DJ, what do you? So once again, I'd like to say thanks to all the subscribers that we just lost for subscribing for the duration that you subscribed. DJ, would you do it with an onion?
Subscribers with this lime thing, though.
Different demographic.
Would you do it with an onion?
I don't know. I like onions.
See?
I think so.
What's
wrong with onions?
We're half and half. I just feel like that would be too much.
A nice red onion. There's an entire movie about it. Have you not watched Holes?
No, I've never watched a movie about somebody eating an onion.
Holes. That's the movie. Holes. That is the movie right there.
I think DJ's right. I think we've already lost subscribers over just talking about this. Okay, so tonight we are going to do what we have christened as the Patron, which is eating an entire lime, rind and all. Now, I don't know how much of this I can actually handle. I've never tried this and never done this.
We don't have to do all of it if it's like the worst thing ever, right?
No, I think we have to make the attempt. And I think that simply means take a big bite and hope for the best. And we're going to start as we start the episode. Okay. So into the intro. Now, let me also put in the disclaimer and apology to folks that hate it when we eat on camera, because we don't usually do this anymore.
Got in trouble for that.
We've gotten in trouble for this before. People don't like it when we do that. This is not going to be like the time that we ate an entire hamburger while we were talking about the founder. Okay, we're not going to do that again. But this time we're going to break that rule, and we're going to eat our limes while we're watching the intro. There's nothing else to really talk about with the intro anyway, unless the intro is new.
It's all CJ.
In which case, CJ can be... will it, or will they keep it the same?
It's a whole new series. It's going to have a new intro.
I'll complain about that as well. So today, actually, I'll mention it here first real quick. So we're going to get into, as we eat our limes, as we do the Patron, as we do the Patron, we're going to start the Alien Rangers miniseries, which I do not think of as a miniseries. I think of this as the end of season 3, the last 6 or 8 episodes, whatever it is, and that's how I remember it airing. Now, it does have a different intro. The song has changed slightly because it's changed to Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers at the end instead of Power Rangers, which is weird because this is the only time the logo is altered. This is the only time that the thing that is changed in the title and the logo is Power. That never happens again. It's always whatever Power Rangers, but now we took Power out, made it Alien Rangers. I digress. But Netflix has this off as its own thing, and I think that's
Netflix,
silly.
The DVDs did. The DVDs released it,
and I don't like that.
First.
I don't like that either.
My DVD has all season 3 together.
Does it?
Yeah,
I'm almost positive the individual season sets release it separately. You have the box set.
And I have an Alien Ranger set.
Yeah. The individual season sets don't group it like that.
Yeah. And that's just not how I remember it airing, so that's why it irritates me.
Oh, I'm with you, man.
The big thing that bothers me about it is that there's nothing on Netflix that makes it clear. So if you're a kid trying to watch this show and you've never seen it before, you just think the end of season 3, that's the end of it. You would know to go to Alien Rangers.
Can I make a counter argument?
You just look it up.
No. Would you know to go to Zeo?
Ooh.
No, but after that, like, I don't know exactly what you do except number them.
Yeah.
Which maybe you ought to do. But it's just weird because it is the end of season 3. I don't know. But anyway. All right. We've got our lines.
Saban no longer officially agrees with you.
Hey, I'm making the thumbnails, and I'm only making one thumbnail for season 3. And it's
Okay,
gonna have an
okay,
Alien
okay.
Ranger on it. So we have the last laugh.
And also, before somebody calls me a hypocrite, I did put in the title Alien Rangers instead of More Mighty Morphin Season 3, just so that people aren't confused about the numbering, because I would have to make up new numbers and like keep it going. And like people are using Netflix to watch this. I don't know why my camera's bouncing right now. I have no idea.
I think it's my leg was
what's causing that.
So,
okay.
so
no big deal. I was just wondering what that was.
We're falling.
Chicky cam, chicky cam, chicky cam, chicky cam, chicky cam.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna for the sake of no reason. I'm gonna stay on the side. That's not part of season 3. I'm gonna be on the no. It's a miniseries. It has a different title, has a different logo, it has a different theme song.
And I'm insulted that you would think of me anything other than that.
Is anybody indifferent? Does anyone not care?
CJ?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, neutral party all day. Sweden over here.
Well,
No
you
lime
just
party.
have fun with your chocolate and your Swiss Army
I'm
knives,
very happy
buddy.
about it. Very
And
content.
your cheese.
And my lack of lime.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, Swedish people hate limes. I don't know if you knew that. Swedish people, they hate
It
limes.
is a
They're all about the
known fact.
chocolate. Screw limes.
Yep.
Okay.
Like the
All right.
We're neutral
opposite.
except for on limes.
They're very passionate about lime.
Really thinking about taking this portion of this video, just posting it by as its own thing. With the Patron. Is everybody ready for the Patron? Let's see if Jeffrey's still with us. While I'm
He's
accidentally.
insulted. He's left.
Rockman calls us a bunch of limeys. That's pretty good, and it looks like nobody else cares. So let's get started. Here we go. So Alien Rangers of Aquitar. It's the first episode of the mini-series Alien Rangers. You can find it that way on Netflix. Just type in Alien Rangers, and if you're watching live, go to the Rabbit Room in the description. That will let you watch what we're watching as we're watching it, so you don't have to sync it. And we're going to go ahead and get started right now. So if you're watching after the fact, get ready to press play when I say now. Here we go. Everybody, please press play. Line eating to commence immediately after this. Right now. Sorry.
We lied.
We totally lied. Right?
That was the fake Matrix. This is the real one.
Everybody press play right now.
I thought you were still talking about limes.
All right. So here we go.
Who's
Oh,
going
why did
first?
your teeth in
He's
there?
already starting.
Who's going first?
I'm not
Eric?
getting sound.
I guess
Is anybody else having sound issues?
Oh no, I'm not. I can hear it, but it's the same thing.
I'm having sound issues again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm gonna have to make everybody stop again. Have you already started eating that? Oh, see, this sucks. Okay, hang on. I have to start this again because I don't want to not have sound. This was an issue we had earlier. I don't know what's causing it. So I'm gonna have to restart everything.
I really don't like the skin.
No, don't tell me anything because now I have to do it knowing that. No, I don't want to know that because now it's gonna be harder to do. Okay.
Did you expect it to be good?
No, I just don't. No,
I thought there was a possibility.
it's like going to a movie. I don't want to know anything.
The skin could interact with the lime in a new and different way, and it would taste interesting. I don't like the skin. I got no problem eating the lime. I don't want to eat the skin.
My only chance now is that I just completely disagree with you. All right. So Rabbit Room. Man, I don't know what's
I
going
want to
on
eat this lime, but I don't want to eat the skin.
with my sound tonight. But luckily it's working now. So yeah, it's working now. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Everybody, please press play. Right? Now, I'm going to eat this lime. Here we go.
We're jumping straight in? Okay.
We're jumping straight in. Here we go.
Well, I'm not on camera, so I could just pretend like I'm doing it.
Oh, no, you're doing it, dude. Oh, God, that's tart. Because it's lime.
Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. I can't force myself to do it.
That's hard. Ooh, it's difficult to bite through.
It's juicy, and that makes it difficult.
Everything in my mouth is drying up just watching you.
You know, this is not as hard as I thought it would be.
It's not that bad.
Actually,
It's
not.
And yeah, the like toxic taste that I had the first time, the lime kind of that. It's not the worst thing.
I'm getting used to it. Wow.
DJ looks like he's having a great time.
Mine is incredibly juicy.
Oh, God.
It blasted all over me.
Yeah, it just went on Eric actually a second ago.
See, I was right though. We haven't changed the intro yet, which is part of my argument. Oh, this is not a miniseries. Look, it's still.
Hold on.
Power Rangers logo.
Do you need to 911? Do you need us to send help?
I'm good.
DJ, I don't remember where you live.
You have a wife, so you should be able to.
I don't know what city you're in.
She's gonna wake up to me dead on the floor with a lime in my hand. Barbosa style.
You know, you look like a guy
Is this a Batman-style clue to the villain that murdered my husband?
You look like a guy that can't hold his liquor. I don't know.
I've never had liquor.
Oh,
But
really?
it can't be this bad.
Yeah. It depends on what you're drinking. I think the fact that I've done like
Look at that cross section.
some hard shots and stuff is part of why I can do this. No, Zed's cleaning up the
It
neighborhood.
wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't oozing on me.
I'm eating a lime through Zed doing some of the coolest stuff he's ever done.
God, it's ridiculous.
It's so sticky. Ooh, I didn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Weird. That's gross.
Yeah,
You're
you're not
gonna go-
nearly as far into it.
I'm not.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to go clean yourself
my
up.
paper towel
I
is
am.
Crap. Sorry, man. Grim Death says R.I.P. DJ.
It will be a mess.
So yeah, like you don't have to eat the whole thing, okay? Like we tried it. We started in on it.
Crap. Would this be a bad time to tell you that the rabbit room's not playing?
Yeah, this would be a really bad time to tell you that.
Okay, because I'm not telling you. I just want to check.
Let me get that. Let me get that fixed. Yeah. No, I never shared it. Apparently. There it is.
There it is.
You got it now. There you go. Now you got the lady with the megaphone.
Jeffrey, you have a lot of my respect. I don't know how you do this.
Me too. I don't know how he does that.
No, he doesn't have my respect because what it is his taste buds are different than ours, and he thinks it tastes good.
For the record, he also drinks some. So
No, it has nothing to do with the taste. It's I can't chew the skin.
Cinematographic wants to know what's going on in this or here, because both questions are understandable. Well, you see, Zed and Rita had this brilliant plan to reverse time. Well, I guess they didn't. I guess it was Master Vile. Reverse time and then get big and then go stomp on everything. Which makes
I would
things
have led
seem
with that.
more like, what do you say that?
I would have led with getting big and stomping on everything.
Led with it before the time travel?
Yeah, like season 2, episode 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, start that before Zordon even has a chance to pick. I mean, to be fair, we do kind of just lead with, here's Giant Goldar, right? Like,
Probably not season 2, episode 1. You have Zed there.
Cinematographic, you should have Rabbit now, so.
Yeah, just refresh.
Actually,
like
lime
the
thing's
lime.
something in the world. I'm not going to keep eating mine
It's
right
too
now
juicy. I can't understand
because I want to
how
talk
you
about the
could do
show,
that.
but.
I need to get more paper towels. I'll be right back.
Who summoned the cartoon snakes and shrunk
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
you?
go wash my hands in a second too.
All right, well, I'll do. Oh, we lost sound again. What is going on?
Oh, that might be because I did something.
Oh, maybe you did something. I don't know. DJ, say something so I can see if.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
This lime
No,
sucks.
I can't hear DJ either.
Right?
Hopefully, it didn't.
This episode's
Hopefully,
a comedy
he can hear us.
apparently.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah. I don't really know what to do right now.
I can hear you guys.
Do you want to just have voices over them?
I don't know. Can you hear us, DJ?
Yeah, I totally can.
Dang guys.
DJ, just put a thumb up if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. We can't hear you or
Maybe
anything.
He could just be responding.
I don't know
to
what's
Grab the
going on.
PowerPoint. Then I get to be the king. Ha!
DJ could just be like, "Oh, yeah, okay."
That's possible. Yeah, let me check
I
my.
also do thumbs up.
Oh, but we're missing good kid.
I know. I don't know what's going on right now. God, why'd you have to go clean up? Because you had to go clean up. I didn't make you do anything. Let's see here.
This is going swimmingly.
He's
I
still
don't
going.
Oh
He's
wow,
still
that's
going.
amazing. Well, I feel like
I feel
like he's more of a trooper
I feel
than me.
I feel like you were the weak link.
yeah.
Should we ask him for a thumbs up if the sound for the video can still be heard?
Well, no, it should.
Oh,
that,
hey,
that wouldn't have anything. That wouldn't have anything to do with it
sounds
because I
good.
can't hear him either.
Sure. Or
And I
maybe,
check my
again, he just
settings
really
here. I don't
likes
know
thumbs up.
what's going on.
And that's super unprovoked.
They can't hear me.
Yeah.
guys.
Focus going. I'm pretty sure.
So it's just
Lil
you and
stole
me.
somebody.
Yeah, and the speed, like everything's going through the right place. Why am I not getting
I
sound?
really hope you can
So
hear
many sound issues
them.
today.
Is DJ crying? Are you crying?
I can't.
Thumbs up
I
if you're
can't
crying.
tell.
Thumbs
I
up
hope-
if you're crying.
I hope everybody can hear DJ because I can't.
Can you guys hear me?
But yeah, okay. So Rockman says as a viewer, he can hear everything. So
Oh, great.
like
Great.
the video is still sound, except we're not talking about what's going on.
Let's just do the
This
episode
scene
like this.
drives me crazy because we have to just watch our kid rangers like beat the Tangas by
Stop
just
eating this.
rolling things at them.
Which makes them seem really competent when they're adults.
Yeah, it really does.
Like,
All right.
grab this.
You guys keep chatting about this. I'm gonna do everything I can
Time
do
to take out the trash.
to get my sound back. This is gonna be really weird because everybody can hear DJ, so he's gonna be adding things that we're not hearing. That's weird.
Oh yeah, this is going to be like a double layered
going on?
commentary that you get
This
on
is
a
very strange.
Blu-ray.
What's interesting is that it's picking up Kim on our side. Like when he talks, it shows up.
Actually, what I should say is, hey DJ, you carry things for a little while because I'm gonna have to mess with stuff.
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up if you
I will do my
carry
best.
it.
My hands were really sticky, and I really.
I didn't see
He didn't get thumbs up.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
you can't do
thumbs.
it.
Thumbs
He-
up if you can carry things,
He's
DJ.
just a gentleman who really likes thumbs up.
He's not. He's not even gonna do it now.
I'm not going to do
We
thumbs
need
up.
the thumbs. We
No
need.
more thumbs for them. No more
Yeah,
real.
Supposed to communicate.
He has no idea what it is that we've been trying at any point. It's just been like, yeah, I like thumbs up, right?
I'm just going to keep messing with them, guys.
Well,
Oh, sick. They just sent
Here we
him
got
flying
Vulcan
with a
Skull
rudimentary
beating up
catapult.
the Tangas. And
Oh,
Vito.
into a shopping cart.
Okay,
I'm flipping to a
DJ.
shopping cart. That's pretty cool.
Really, you're gonna have to keep things going. I'm gonna have to leave the room and come back. Okay.
Sounds
Hopefully
good.
this works. Okay. Hopefully me leaving the room doesn't.
Okay,
shut
he's
them
waving.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
oh, hey,
understand
yeah,
this.
thumbs up.
No, actually, now that I say that though,
This
I
is
don't know
kinda
if I
fun.
leave it if he'll keep being able to broadcast
Because we're broadcasting.
without me because I'm the yeah.
Try it. Go for
We
it.
are the ones who broadcast.
Okay, I'm just
Hey, and they're gone. All right. We'll hope they get back here soon, guys. Let's keep going through this. Cap will be happy that he's missing the Tanga song because he hates it. Still with us, Rockman? Looking at you guys in the chat. Looks like you guys can still hear me. So yeah, these kids are pretty intense. Like a whole Home Alone situation right now. Dropping steel beams on the Tangas. I had the same idea, Rockman. Home Alone. So some of these kids are pretty good. I don't think they're all terrible. I actually like the Billy kid a lot, but we don't get to see him much because he, spoiler alert, he's about to grow back into adult Billy. Chris Martinez in the chat says that my plan to take over has succeeded. That is right. The DJ Martinez Show. Hey, look at that. We share the same last name. My hands are really sticky. I really wish I could go wash my hands. I hope they come back soon. I might have to finish this episode by myself, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Master Vile's like eel-like things coming out of the sides of his face are really creepy. A monster conference, that's kind of cool. This will happen later in space, in the first episode of In Space. Ton of monsters. Pretty cool episode. Can't wait to get there. Got to get through Turbo first, though, which is going to be rough. Hope you guys are in for it. Hey, we have police in this universe. That hardly ever happens. Except they're arresting Bulk and Skull and the rest of the kids instead of actual bad guys. It's a commentary on our modern political standing with the police. Really forward-thinking, these Power Ranger writers. We need to get to Zordon and Alpha. She's doing like a British accent. I wonder if she's actually not Australian.
What actually works?
DJ, we're back.
Can you hear us?
Hey, they're back, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Hey, hey, that's our new thing.
Your insightful commentary.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to hear it because I was on a roll.
There's adult police officers, which would mean that they all have to be like 80 to have been regressed to being regular adult police officers. But also none of these people know that they were regressed in age, and they're not confused by being in a different place than they were when they were younger.
Yeah, like how old is it? Like that guy must have been in his 60s.
Yeah.
So
And now
glad
he's
out of
younger. He's not
retirement.
confused that he's like back at the desk.
And they did the same thing they did with the first kid time travel thing, where everybody's in the same place where they are when they first when they regress instead of wherever they would have been back in time. So it's like an alternate history back in time thing. And like you said, nobody seems confused by it.
Yep.
It's like this is how life has always
And
been.
like technology's advanced by like 30 years. Or I guess
Well,
probably
the only
20 years have
people
passed.
that know are
10 years.
the Rangers.
Right, but why is no one else confused?
Do you attribute
Because they
this
don't
as a
even know what
magic?
happened.
Like
They
a
just
sort of magic
living their life.
affectation, not so much like a
There's
scientific.
the flasher. They moved
Yeah,
the flasher back.
that's hilarious. Yeah, it would have to be just kind of a
Oh,
magic
there he
thing,
is.
DJ, because people should be confused that they just show up in random places.
Well, yeah, if they're not from Angel Grove.
Yeah, or like
No, Rocky,
they,
Adam, and
they
Aisha
wouldn't
are the
have
only
been in
ones
that
that have
carnival.
ever migrated.
Well, but also like if you're a beat cop and then you're 10 years younger, wouldn't you be confused that you're a beat cop? But like they're going along like nothing's altered for them.
Yeah,
They're acting like their life is normal.
their memories changed.
Well, none of them remember that anything, because Bulk and Skull don't remember anything.
But that's confusing.
That's one of the Power Rangers' powers. They can remember
Sure.
when they go back in time.
Yeah, and there's some throwaway.
But we didn't go back
Right
in
about
time because
that.
technology hasn't regressed. We didn't just go back in time. They've just been de-aged.
That's the
That
thing
was
is,
just
it's
waiting
not
for
like
Billy
the
to move.
70s now, or like the early 80s.
Yeah. Sounds made up to me. You're going to prison.
And then it all gets even more confusing when we're able to age Billy back up to where he was.
Two kids in a trench coat.
Yeah, because that makes it seem like it is a de-aging thing, not a time travel thing.
Yes.
Hey, you guys remember that 7 Lucky Ninja Kids movie I brought up?
Yes.
Yes.
The Japanese dubbed movie that I had as a kid? They do this in it, and they do an awesome fight scene in this stacked position.
Do they?
And they like
I have to
and
see
then-
that.
And then the girl flips off the guy's shoulders. It's 2 kids. It's pretty cool.
I know this is Power Rangers, but this is maybe the most contrived thing I've ever seen.
We should do that. If we ever do the 3 Ninjas movies, we should watch that too, because it's very similar.
If we can get our hands on it.
I had it as a kid. I don't know.
You know, I'm really excited for you guys'
Yeah, but
like,
there's
like
things that
side
you could
channels?
get as a kid that are hard to get now. Like I had Hawaiian Slammers on VHS. I'm not going to get that on DVD.
I'm really excited for you guys' new Three Ninjas side
Big
channel.
hand? Yeah, it's a big hand.
Kids series.
They look like strong hands.
We got to do
don't they?
Surf Ninjas.
You do a channel that's just about like something ninjas.
There's a subplot in BoJack Horseman where someone starts dating someone that's clearly 3 kids stacked on top of each other, and BoJack's like, "That's clearly three children stacked on top of each other," and she's like, "Oh, you're just jealous because I found the real man." Now he's like, "I'm not jealous. It's clearly 3 children stacked on top of each other." Ha!
You should be used to this on the Outback.
So, unfortunately, I think we probably missed her great line.
Probably, because I think it's in the alleyway.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, was it?
She
We
will-
need to find Zordon and Alpha.
We need to fight Zordon!
Yeah, you missed it.
I think too, though. Man, hurts my feelings. Technical difficulties,
You're
man.
so excited.
I was pretty excited.
Hey,
It wouldn't
I'm
happen
gonna
if we had
go-
any of the lines.
I'm gonna go
I'm letting
watch
all of this on Jeffrey.
I'm gonna go wash my very sticky hands. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, but when he gets back, we won't be able to hear him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because they were cleaning. It is time travel because they were cleaning. Remember?
Yeah.
That's the big payoff for this is that
Yep.
it's unplugged because they were cleaning.
Yeah, and that's really weird. So, like, they're not in a bubble. Like, you'd think the whole command center would be in a bubble. Like, they don't, like their memories aren't affected, but the command center is?
Mm-hmm. So it is time travel, except for later when Billy grows up and it's not time travel.
Yeah. Because then when we move back forward in time, he doesn't age.
Did you see that subtitle? That's a klaxon blaring.
Doesn't
Yeah.
That sound is called a klaxon.
Right?
Is that not a weird word?
No.
Oh.
Like an alarm klaxon.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that
Or
word.
a submarine klaxon.
We're
That's-
learning things
that's
about Eric.
disappointing.
Eric didn't know what a klaxon is.
It's a western part of the country thing.
It sounds made up.
No, it's not made up.
There's also the band.
I've
the
used that word in
klaxons.
scripts and things.
Okay.
I'm with you, Eric. I haven't heard of it either.
Okay.
East Coast.
See? Yeah.
I don't think it's a coast thing.
I'm just, that's the
Use
only thing I have in
submarines on
common.
the
Like if you were if you were in the military, you would have heard that word.
Which I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, I probably know it because of Star Trek. Probably, I don't know.
Where do you know it from?
The band, the klaxon.
Always references to the original word.
Okay, so we're setting up the Aquitarians.
The
And
Aquitians.
this is a legitimately cool idea. It will become less cool when we have to constantly watch them going around trying to find water.
It's all they do.
Yeah, it's irritating.
And I don't even fully understand the water thing because they get water. I'm
Neither
like,
do
oh,
they.
thank God, we finally got water. But then they're like, but we still need water.
I
You need
wish
to be swimming in water? You're just thirsty? I don't understand.
it would be a lot better if they did it like Harry in Home Alone 2, where he like runs and does a handstand and sticks his head in the water.
Yeah.
That would be great. And they could do that too.
But we will get the best morphing time call from anybody. She's so excited to say it every time.
It's wait for it, Morphin time.
We got me and Rockman were talking about Home Alone while you guys were lost.
Oh. We were lost in
We
time.
were lost. Yeah. We were lost in another a time warp.
We were
Oh,
lost
this
in
looks
time,
Zordon.
but we weren't
Long
alone.
This is
time.
the most animation we've seen in probably
That's true.
ever.
That look of space looked like one of the like still images from the X-Files opening.
We can tell you exactly the number of the dimension.
This
we were
is
in, but
not
it's
a
boring.
model in a fish tank. I can promise you it is not a model in a fish
That
tank.
looks good.
That would be an awesome fish tank to have, though.
It would be an awesome fish tank to have.
Put that in your third basement, Cap.
Yeah, I just keep having to build more basement. That's gonna be in the intro.
Yep. Okay, CJ, you're not going to be here for the rest of the Alien Ranger saga. They're going to try and put this bomb down. It's going to take 10 episodes. They're going to get lost walking around the command center, and it's not going to happen until 10 episodes.
And they're just gonna go through the same corridor. over and over.
What is the race that Alan Rickman's fake?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
In Galaxy Quest.
What about it?
That's the Aquitarians.
Yeah.
like.
they
Yeah,
look
they look like
exactly
that.
like the
Yep.
Aquitarians.
I don't remember what that race is called.
Right off, I don't either. I'll think of it.
I know what he says.
Yep.
I grab Thor's hammer, you will be avenged.
You will be avenged. All right. Well, we got to see some of that episode.
Yeah. Well, we got to see all of it.
Yeah, we did get to see all
I mean, I was trying to figure out the sound thing, so I did not.
We
that.
got
Yeah,
to
I was
see
watching
all
that. I
of
was
it.
definitely there.
I can't wait to hear how that episode sounds with us just talking over each other because neither of us. Well, I could hear you, but you guys couldn't hear me. By the way, I was intentionally sabotaging you at the end and not doing what you told me to do. Just
Oh,
to
you got us.
Thanks, buddy.
You knew exactly what we needed.
Hey, we're gonna have a talk about that later on. Thanks, buddy. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching the worst episode of Morphin Mania, and
Or the
now
best.
it's time for the second half of hopefully the salvaged episode.
That's
of
going to be the
Morphin
episode
Mania.
that has like weirdly like 5,000 views. We're like, why does that episode have 5,000? We go back to we're like, oh, it's the one where everything went
Well,
wrong.
it's limes and brokenness is the reason. All right,
I blame Jeffrey.
time for the second part of Alien Rangers of Aquitar. Yeah, and I'm sure he's very proud
Why
of
did
it.
you do this to us, Jeffrey? Why?
Here we go.
Patrolling again.
We should get to see the Alien Rangers come down and morph, and maybe even a Megazord. I don't remember. But not the Hydro Hog yet. That's later. So here we go. Everybody, please press play right now.
The Hydro Hog. That sounds
Yeah.
like a super sick like jet ski.
Agreed.
I think we still aren't at the Alien Rangers intro yet.
Yeah, because they haven't really been introduced yet, so it'd be spoilers.
And generally, that's what they do with this. They'll wait.
Which is pretty cool.
Yep, we're still. This might be
But
the last
also
time we hear it.
consistent if it's a separate season, if it's a mini season, that you would keep the previous season's intro. Because that's how we open season 1 or season 2 and season 3.
You know why it's not a miniseries?
Do tell.
Because it's not.
So how many more
Because-
times did we use the shark cycles after the introductory episode?
One
Just
less
one. We used it twice.
By the way, in the last episode, I could really see how bad the lag was because I would do this, and then like 5 seconds later, you guys go, "Hey!"
You're right. This is going to be the most watched episode of this show.
It's a train wreck. People like watching train wrecks.
It's true.
Yeah, but no one likes being in one.
I'm quite enjoying it.
Yeah, everybody could hear everything you were saying. I guess everybody heard what we said too, but we couldn't. Hey. Anyway. So, my big question with this is, how many more teams of Power Rangers are there throughout the galaxy? Because we'll get other characters that are basically Power Rangers that aren't really called Power Rangers.
There are at least 3 teams.
Yeah.
There's the Alien Rangers. There's In Space, because Zordon made them, and we don't know if other people were Power Rangers as them before, but they've got the Morphers, and Andros is flying around. And
No,
then
we
Lost
do.
Galaxy is from like 100 years ago.
Well, and then Trey from Triforia is wearing a Ranger costume, and they call him the Gold Ranger, but he's not
Yeah.
part of a Ranger team.
No, he's a Solo Ranger.
Yeah. I guess
No.
we have those in places too.
We do know that there was 6 Space Rangers because Andros is super hesitant to give the 4 morphers to the new ones
You're
because of
right.
what happened to the old. So apparently they died. I don't know. We don't find out what happened to those ones.
But like really embarrassingly, in like an eating contest.
Yeah, to Discordia. The dancing
Oh, maybe
demon.
so.
I'm just-
Maybe so. Maybe that's who killed the other.
which gave Zordon the defeatist attitude.
That is
It
brilliant headcanon you've come up with.
writes itself.
I mean, unfortunately with Power Rangers, there is no canon. There is only head canon.
Ooh, why don't we say bye like that, Eric?
More hand motions.
We'll start doing that to customers and see if they.
Oh man, until we get the one nerd who's like, oh, the Aquitar fell.
The Aquitian.
This is the one time in Alpha's life that he's taller than the Power Rangers.
We should just give up. There's nothing we can do now. We tried.
I guess I'll wait for the next batch of teenagers to come.
Well, we gave it the old college try.
Yeah, why don't they just get other teenagers? Like people have been DH'd to teenagers.
Oh, they don't meet the specifications or require, and clearly there would be teenagers in this world.
Yeah. Why don't we just grab some other teenagers?
That is a really good question. Like, there's nothing about the powers not working anymore. Like, they don't work with the kids because they're kids.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which will be contradicted later with Turbo. You can be a kid and morph.
Yep. Well, yeah, but you could make the argument that it's silly, but you could say, well, for some reason the turbo powers work that way, but these didn't.
Maybe because we know Zordon made the turbo powers. He's like, look, this isn't going to happen again.
Yeah. Yeah, screw that. I fixed it.
Yeah, yeah. Kids
That's
can
not gonna
morph.
happen.
Kids can morph.
But it would be really easy to have some kind of throwaway line of dialogue to explain this, so they don't even try, right? Like, you could say something about, well, you can't transfer powers back and forth like that. Like, if you were a ranger, and then, or maybe maybe they can't be used at all because they're coded to them and they can't morph, and we can't do like a power transfer thing because they
don't have
can't
the power to transfer the
yeah,
power.
maybe that's what it is, but there's no discussion about it at all. But you could have an explanation pretty easily.
I think there was a throwaway explanation why the power coins aren't working while you guys are
Oh, okay.
in
I thought it was just that they couldn't use them though. But they don't even talk about the idea of transferring them, which should come up.
Wait, did anyone just miss that moment where Tanya's in love with Alpha, and Alpha knows but knows that they can't love her back because she's a human? Did anyone miss that?
Her name is Aisha.
Sorry, you're right.
We'll
That's
get
who we're gonna go
Tanya
get
later.
You're right. Aisha. Yes.
Yeah,
Anyone else
Aisha's
missed
I know
that
they're
Aisha's
essentially
in
the
love
same
with,
character.
and
but
it's sad and tragic because
Are you sure speaking for all the Rangers?
she's never going to come back, and so
gonna be
they don't know it
inactive.
yet. But that's foreshadowing of like a goodbye and like an acknowledgement of the love that they share but cannot have. That's what's happening in that scene.
Wow, those are amazing chips.
They look about as good as Babylon 5.
Hey,
No,
that's a
they
good
look
thing.
worse than Babylon 5. Well, maybe
not
about the
by
same.
much.
No, maybe about the same.
The only reason Babylon 5 looks better is because they look like actual spaceships. That just looks like shapes flying through space. Who are you talking to?
It's just how he's programmed. He can't not do this.
I'm going to start doing that. We'll see how long it takes before I lose all of my friends.
You're not a robot. You're not programmed.
He also doesn't have any friends.
Is he sweating?
Yes.
100%.
That is a sweating robot, you guys. It's amazing.
What if Alpha's not a robot, guys?
Ooh, do not like.
He's got squeegee. What are you talking about? That's great.
Oh, we already established that he's Fugitoid. His
Yes.
backstory is exactly the same as Fugitoid. That's what we decided
Yeah,
in our
but
headcanon.
Even if you were a person, if you were a person's intellect put in a robot, it wouldn't make you sweat.
I wish we were like a huge YouTube channel
That's
because
not-
someone would take all of the headcanon stuff for Power Rangers that we've come up with and would like organize it in a Wikipedia page. These are all of the rules of Power Rangers that were established by Geekvolution.
Look, it's not our fault we're not a giant YouTube
I know,
channel. Okay.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to call Alpha.
But is
That's
he
Master
wrong?
Vile. He's supposed to be mean and say
Right.
mean things.
Alpha makes more things than snacks. He does make snacks, but he does other things as well as make snacks. Although
He
snack
doesn't
making is
make
pretty
snacks a lot. The only time I saw him make snacks, no, there's a few times he makes
I was
snacks.
gonna say, isn't in the Christmas episode? Doesn't he make
Yes,
cookies?
but that was the only one I thought of until I thought of another one.
Oh.
There's a couple of other places. where he
I'm
makes stuff,
glad that we both go to the
I
Christmas
believe.
episode.
Yeah. Which is the worst thing ever, by the way.
Really?
Where they don't morph.
Haven't seen it in forever.
They don't morph. And Santa saves himself, and it's like, thank you for saving me, Rangers.
DJ, there's that firefighter monster again.
Yeah.
Oh. We've been reusing monsters so much this season,
Yeah,
like more than even
we're
usual.
completely out of money.
Which is
We
weird
can't
because
even-
we keep blowing them up.
We can't even pay our adult actors anymore. That's how out of money we are. But this is my favorite part of the series.
I think the Billy kid is my favorite of the kids, but
He is the best kid, and
he's the best
he's the
actor.
one we get rid of.
yeah, we
Yep.
don't even get to see him very much. I said this when you guys were gone.
The Tommy kid's a little much, a little over the top. But he's one of the better ones, probably.
Hey, but that Rocky kid is the last original Red Ranger.
And Cat is the worst.
Yeah, but the Rocky Kid is like perfectly emulating Cardenas as a child. It's on purpose.
I don't know.
I
Have you
think-
seen High Noon at Mega Mountain? He's not much better there.
Guys, I think this is going
Well,
to...
because he got so in character he couldn't get out of character.
Some people
He's
aren't going to like me
stuck as
saying
Rocky.
this, but I think relative adult acting to kid acting, the Rocky Kid might actually be better than Cardenas.
They're just throwing junk at them. They're not.
And when I say things like that, it makes me really glad we're not a giant YouTube channel.
You know, I think Cardenas has talked like
Because I don't want
Cardenas
Cardenas to ever watch these. In the same way I don't want McFarlane to watch Spawn Year. Although, that would scare me a lot more.
Poor Rocky.
Oh, those are some noggins. Good one.
Yeah, and like they look like masks. Like, were you born like that? Oh, I guess that means that this is just like a human form that they make so they can walk around on land, but this isn't what they look like at all.
Even when they get phone calls? No, I think that's just supposed to be like they have gills, but like we can't show them all the time. Because this is not a human form.
Did like a fish head thing, like with it. Okay,
they're just throwing things at them.
They're like spending all their water right now for no good reason. Like, this is the reason that they're gonna have to spend the whole rest of the time trying to find water.
It's like that scene in Aquaman where they just throw all the ships and stuff out of the water. This is much smaller scale. It's just beach balls and rafts.
Well, Rockman, I would say probably so. He asks wherever Kimberly is she young now too? Yeah, so's Jason, and so's Zach, and so's Trini. Like, everybody's young. Because they did it for the whole world.
Yep.
It's kind of a cool voice.
That's Delphine.
The question is, do they have their memories, and are they just really confused?
Yeah, but I would assume not, because they don't have power coins anymore.
If it's still like inside of them.
Like Ninjor?
And we would just not use Ninjor again. He's just gone.
Yes.
Well, he's a baby Ninjor right now.
Oh, maybe you're right.
No, he's not. Ninjor wasn't a baby like 15 years ago. 10 years ago, whatever, 12, whatever it is. Like, he's thousands of years old. He's not a baby.
They have hair. Why are they touching their hair? She has hair.
I'm trying to see how similar it is to their hair.
Hey, look, weird, you're just like me.
They're weird, gross fish hair.
They've never felt dry hair before.
Yeah, it's so unsettling.
And fascinating.
Why do you put this stuff in it? It just makes it drier.
I don't remember how exactly we get rid of Master Vile, though.
Does his chest kind of look like a gold painted Simon Says?
Whose chest?
Master Vile's.
Well, let's take a look at it again.
Wait for it to cut back. Every time I do this, it never cuts back.
Now we're just looking at all these other monsters and hilariously closing up on their chests.
Yeah. We'll look at it next time we see Master Vile.
Yeah.
His
Simon
chest
Says?
is like a half. It's like they cut Simon Says in half, blew it up, made it a chest, and then painted it gold. That's what it looks like.
Can I ask you?
He is down there, Zordon.
Do you mean a Simon? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the plastic,
the thing
toy,
with the
Simon
yeah.
Says
Okay,
toy?
okay. But it's just called. I'm just making sure we're talking about the same thing. You're just talking about a Simon. Okay.
I remember this voice effect being more annoying.
Yeah, and I think maybe they lessen it later, or sometimes they
Or
just
it gets
forget to put
worse.
it in. Or yeah, I'm not.
Because
Yeah.
I remember being really annoying. Yeah, the flasher's there.
Front and center.
That guy kind of looks like Billy.
Yeah, he does.
That's Corcus?
You know what would have been really funny? If the Alien Rangers were just played by the adult.
That would be
Ranger
amazing.
characters.
Do you know that we write out Billy by having him marry an equation, CJ?
Yeah, spoiler alert, but
That's how we get rid of Billy.
Billy lives on Aquitar to this day, as far as we know.
But he gets old first.
Doesn't Billy at
And
some
then he gets
point
young again.
come back as a consultant? Does that not happen?
That's
No,
how
that's
he leaves
for
after
Zeo?
that.
But yeah, he's not a ranger through all of Zeo, and then he leaves after the consultant thing.
Oh, okay.
For really bad reasons.
You think?
Behind the scenes.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, of course.
Well,
of course.
yes. I do know that.
Yeah.
That he's accosted and bullied and...
Yeah, and that's the reason, and I mean, like, this is how he tells it, but it sounds very plausible. Like, he thinks that's the reason they don't let him be a ranger through Zeo. Like, he's being punished for it. Like, they leave him on the show because people like him, but they won't actually let him be a ranger anymore and morph. And they add insult to injury by setting him up to be Gold Ranger and then not letting him be Gold Ranger and then bringing Jason back. And I like Jason as Gold Ranger. I thought that was all super, super cool that they did that. Not fair at all to Billy.
You know what's kind of sad about their morph? Their morph is what we would do now if we were making a TV show and we're making a fake TV show for like, oh yeah, our character's like this fake science fiction show. It would look like that.
What do you mean?
Like if we were doing a TV show and there was a fake show within that show.
Just what about the morph? I wasn't looking at it.
Oh, like just the effects. Like
okay.
that's what we would do to be like, oh, they like this dumb science fiction show. That's exactly what it would look like.
The suits are so cool. I love them.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the record, though, I think I know why we're reusing so many monsters. It's so that we can go back and use the footage with these suits that we couldn't use before.
Yes.
So we've used because there's the brick monster. So we've already used all of the Megazord footage, but we didn't use any of this. So that's why it's reused monsters. I never thought of that.
Although that's all Sentai footage where all the monsters are in the same place. So maybe it's because the Sentai did an episode where they had all those monsters. Maybe the Sentai reuses them.
But it's possible that there are shots where we do. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
is
the bigger reason. But it's also possible that there are shots where we have a ranger fighting a monster that's from another episode. And then there's this.
What's it? He's just running around. Just
I'm confused by that shot because those were not the same ranger suits. Do you see that? That white ranger. It looked like
those are the Zords.
Have they already summoned the Zords?
Yeah. The Battleborgs, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that happen. I thought we were still fighting in Ranger Morph.
Well, they're fighting.
No, remember they control them from the ground like telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they
were
get in them.
Also fighting monsters in their suits.
No, they're just fighting giant.
Just before. Okay, all right. Sorry, I missed that. That threw me for a minute.
And I don't like this. And this footage leads me to believe that. Like, we wouldn't have just done this. Like, I feel like this is Sentai footage, and this is a thing they do in Sentai, which is disappointing, because I think it's dumb.
No, that's clearly what they did, yeah. Well, it's stupid, because a monster would just be like, well, if I step on them...
Yeah. Murder them!
Do the deeds we never could.
We were foolish to not.
These kids are super dark.
And I love how they're pretending like the kids are useful, but they're not at all.
Oh, the cheerleaders.
Because Tommy's just, that's a good way to put it. Because Tommy's like, Delphine, summon the Shogun Megazord. Like, yeah, it's not their Megazord, so it's fine that somebody tells them that, but that could have been Zordon or Alpha.
That's awesome.
Their backseat rangering.
It's an awesome sword.
Yeah, we've seen it like 6 times now, but it is pretty cool.
Yeah. Whoa. Is that his head that flew off?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Aquitar don't play.
They got that past the censor somehow.
Do you think anybody but us watched this show?
I imagine after the first
20
episodes, they were just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, we know what you're doing.
Billy presumably is carrying his weight. Presumably. That he's pressing those buttons and they're actually doing things.
Yeah. Yeah, look at his chest. Look at his chest.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, CJ.
Yo.
Yeah, I lost 4 times. Whatever. You've lost 100 times. I feel like he could keep saying
he just leaves
for a long time. Yeah, and then we're gonna do Hydro Hog for the next 6 episodes.
Yes, because he's their villain.
Yes,
that's
their villain.
I forgot about that. I forgot that he was their Zed.
Yeah, and he looks like a one-off villain. Yeah, but they treat him like a series villain.
The orange guy that has a brother. What are you talking
No,
about?
he's a hog guy. Is there? You don't remember Hydro Hog?
No, I do not.
He's gonna be the villain for the next 6 episodes.
Yeah, he's the Equation. He's the one they were always fighting.
I don't know if it's next episode or the one right after it, but I'm pretty sure it's next episode that they bring him in.
Or next episode ends with a transmission where he's coming.
Because he's on his way. There's a whole episode where he's coming, and then and then it's a bad idea. It was a bad idea for them to do that because then he shows up, and you're like, that looks like a one-off villain. It's not worth.
They should have said Master Vile for that. Because Master Vile looks like a big bad villain. That's where you bring him in.
What is Alpha gonna do? I mean, really, he's gonna push some buttons.
A couple minutes ago.
Jeffrey says he's not sure if he's tired or if he's going insane.
They're not mutually exclusive.
It's true. They could be both. One could be causing the other.
and we won't stop telling you about it. They're not robots. Why'd they go with robot movements?
I don't know why they did that. But they got to be vaguely stoic, so they can be kind of Vulcan-like, and they got to move their head. It's like people watch. It's like the people making this watched TNG, but they just took everything from TNG.
I do not believe that they would know what that is or would have.
Are you sharing powers with each other?
Is this where the water is?
Yeah, do they do that with water? Yeah, that's a really good point. So apparently, in the next episode, Zed is still going giant and running around, jumping on things.
Why not?
So
Metal.
that's amusing. What was it we were watching? Was it Orville where they had a couple of aliens and they were mediating, and Mercer says shake hands, and they both just do this. It's pretty great. He's like, nobody knows what that means if you're not from Earth. There's like cultures on Earth that wouldn't know what that is. Anyway, well, this was a very eventful episode of Morphin Mania. Everybody, thanks as always so much for watching. Thanks a lot for holding down the fort while we were having sound issues, DJ.
Probably making fun of us.
See, look at that.
And I won't know because I won't go back to the video.
No,
because I don't want to hear myself.
I'm never going to tell him to put up a thumbs up again.
Oh, man. Only do it. Only do that.
DJ now has to speak in thumbs ups.
Oh, it's so good.
Hope you guys had a good time. We certainly did. I'm going to go finish my lime. And in the meantime, thanks a lot for watching. I'm Captain Logan. This was Eric. Our special guest this evening for a few episodes, CJ. And CJ, I hope you'll come back, buddy. Thanks so much for being here. CJ's favorite show is Lost Galaxy, and he's hoping to come back for that. That is a show we're doing all of, so hopefully you can come for a few episodes of that.
That's really great.
And DJ, if I didn't need you, you might be fired, but thanks for being here.
Okay. I guess.
We'll see you again next time, guys.
Thumbs up for not being fired.
Yeah, that time. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye, folks.